How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. I was talking to my cousin the other day, and he just got some new hunting property in Alabama. And he's like, hey man, I've got this new piece of property that we can hunt on. And on the hunting property there, he said there's an old Massey Ferguson inside this barn. And he goes, so you want to come up here and do a will it start video on it? And I'm like, yeah, you know. So in this video, we're going to go look at this Massey Ferguson. Don't know much about it. He don't think it's been sitting an awful long time, but he said, you come up here and we'll try to get it started, and then we'll do some bush hogging with it or something like that. So let's ride up there. Let's see if we can get this old tractor started, and then maybe we can do some bush hogging with it as well. When we got to the property, I saw this red 1962 Massey Ferguson Diesel Deluxe. Had this homemade bush hog on the back of it. We're going to talk more about that here in a minute, but hopefully we get this thing running and we can see it in action. Of course, some of the tires were flat and the cables were missing or disconnected, but hey, look, they had a crescent wrench on the seat. You know it's going to be a good day, right? This thing is absolute beauty. It doesn't appear to be in that bad of shape neither, but we're going to do a little more diagnostic testing on it, if you will. Of course, when you go to a barn find like this, you got to get stuff out of the way. First thing I like to do is start checking all the fluids and stuff. And you always need good help. Let me introduce this guy. That's Jason, that's my cousin. You know, anytime you get family together to work on stuff, it's a pretty cool deal. So.
That's right.
All right, let's check the coolant here. Chad?
What's up?
How about you, buddy?
I'm good. Good work.
Yeah, that's right. It actually got water in it. That's good. Let's see.
We'll have to have these.
Where's the, oh, I can, that sounds pretty dry here. Yeah, it won't crank without fuel. I've figured that out in all my shenanigans with this will it starts. Probably needs fuel. But we got some in there. Right. That battery don't look bad at all.
I'd say it's dead though.
Yeah.
When I noticed how clean that battery was when we opened that hood, I'm thinking to myself at this point, this is going to be pretty easy. We were talking off camera, this tractor's probably only been sitting here about maybe 5 years at the most, but you know, 3 to 5 years. All right, so we got the positive and the negative on there. Maybe that was what the crescent wrench was for, Chad.
Yes, sir.
Probably, huh?
Yes. Well,
I use it as a hammer.
well, that's same thoughts exactly.
Let me check. All right, it's awesome. There's a saying that comes to mind: bone dry. You got some in your truck?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
Right here.
All right, cool.
We can add it. Goes in right there.
Look at that. Need some help here. Is that 303? No, okay, good. It ain't 303. I know these old tractors used to use that 303 stuff.
Getting all these fluids added, you know, that reservoir was bone dry. The PTO lever here is on the operator's left side. It turns on. It's a 540 PTO, probably 1700 RPMs to get the output. The whole tractor is probably 35 horsepower, somewhere around in there. I want to show y'all a lever over here about a multi-power transmission. It's a pretty cool feature here. But look, this is gonna be ideal here. Just using this crescent wrench. All you need is crescent wrench, battery jumpers, and crescent wrench. That's all you need. Now here's something I don't understand. The words open were cast on the top of this contraption here. So I think it's got something to do with like maybe some rear hydraulics, maybe an optional hydraulic spool you could put on the back. So let me know in the comments what this is, because I have no idea. I've tried to do some research on it and I still can't figure out why this optional piece is here. But I think it's got something to do with hydraulics. But it did have the multi-power transmission. A lot of people will call it the 2-speed power shift. That was an option that Massey had. It just basically gave you 2 speeds on your transmission, kind of doubling the speeds of it, if you will. It used hydraulics to go to another, like a planetary gear type system. But this one happens to be in op, so I don't know what if we're going to be able to demonstrate that or not. Jason, you reckon once we get this tire pumped up, it'll run?
I believe it will.
I believe it will too.
It should hold for the day.
Yeah.
We could always shoot a couple cans of grape stuff in.
That's right. That's right. Oh, look.
Fix a flat.
Yeah. Got the go juice on it. Oh yeah, she just sounded empty.
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and wiped all this dirt off these gauges so y'all can see her.
Looking at the gauges and, you know, look, all the glass is still there and all that, so it's not in bad shape at all. You know, throttle still works and the levers seem to shift. I think nothing left to do but actually get up there and try to crank this thing up and see what happens.
Chad, you gonna get in there and turn the key on?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if this thing, see what this thing does. I bet you said the battery's probably dead.
Well, it's not dead.
Yeah, and that actually sounds pretty good, don't it? Come on, baby.
Yeah, listening to him to turn the switch like that and it not even hesitate, I know this thing's not gonna be too bad of a challenge to crank right up. But first, let's go ahead and get these front tires filled up. That way when this thing cranks up, because at this point, I've got all the confidence in the world that this thing's gonna fire up. Sometimes you can just hear when the engine is gonna turn over, and this one is one of those candidates that sound like, hey, listen, just a little more oomph, and this thing's turning over. So we'll get the front tires filled up on this thing. We'll check and make sure that all the fluids are running good. Look at this sediment bowl and the housing, the sediment bowl housing. It's brand new almost. So like I said, I don't think it's been that old. All right, let's try it again and see if we can actually get this thing turned over.
So we'll see. Oh, it's gonna go. Come on now. Yeah! Wow.
All right.
That's all right there. Yeah, man. Cool. That was easy. Let's see if this thing will cut grass. Look at that. All right.
It sounds pretty smooth.
It does run good, don't it?
Yeah.
Man, that was super easy. So it's probably not a will it start. It's just now it's will it cut grass. You know, now will it brush hog. And so let's take a look at it. Let's raise the bush hog up on this thing. Let's see if the PTO works on it, and let's get some grass cut with it. This is probably the easiest will it start we've ever done. You know, it's only been out here a couple years. I think he said 3 years ago. But that battery fired right up, and the fuel, I mean, we put fuel in it, and it was good. Mother Nature had different plans for us. Get my camera out of this rain here. But work's got to be done. So I'm going to get in the air-conditioned cab. Now that this is running, he's going to take it out. But he assures me that the cold rain will keep him cool while he's actually doing some work on the tractor. So we got to get to it because there's actually work to get done. Man, I can't believe it. That's awesome. Look at that half-inch stick plate. That bush hog, that's a homemade bush hog. That sucker is built like a tank. Now let's just see if it'll cut. Look at that. We're gonna cut this field here. How's it going?
Well, it seems like it might be running just a little bit hot. We better keep an eye on it. It's been a while.
Yeah.
This thing's dry.
Yeah. Got a little leakage here, but that's all right. We'll keep an eye on it.
We'll keep an eye on it.
Let's
Try
what-
it out here, see how
Let's see how this thing cuts, man. I'm excited about it already. That thing fire, I'm talking fired right up. That's it. That thing right there cutting awesome. What you got?
One of the blades got
Oh yeah,
dug up under there.
oh yeah. Yeah, that happens, don't it?
Up on that lock nut.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll throw it out of whack. All right, back in business. Yeah, that's a lot better. Hey, now would be a good time to plug my website, hamiltonvillefarm.com. Gives you a little bit of our backstory and has some links on there if you want to purchase like some Hamiltonville Farm t-shirts. The How About You t-shirt is on there. I've had a lot of, here lately, probably in the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've had a lot of people ask about How About You t-shirts. Just check our website out and you might see something on there you like. You can read our story about who we are and what we do and just get to know us a little better. All right, back to the video. Just love seeing these old tractors go to work. That was, I don't know if this was a will it start video or not, but will it run and cut grass? And you know, that's a pretty cool thing to see a 1962, 1963 Massey go out there and start shredding some grass and cutting down. You should see, matter of fact, I'm gonna make another video of it bush hogging with my Branson. And so it'll be a Branson and a Massey Ferguson side by side, a new one and an old one. So you're not gonna wanna miss that video. It's coming out soon. So make sure you got your notification bell turned on. You guys take care, God bless.